Hi, I'm Anastasia, Manager of Advocacy and Research with Ohio REALTORs.
And I'm Steven, Director of Political Affairs. The first half of the year at the State House has been busy, with the biggest headline being the passage of House Bill 96, Ohio's new 2-year operating budget. The budget allocates approximately $200 billion of state and federal funds through the end of 2026. It shapes how every corner of our state's government operates, from schools and infrastructure to housing, health, and economic development.
Let's start with several important regulatory clarifications that made it into the bill. Realtors now have clear guidance on written representation agreements thanks to collaboration with the Division of Real Estate. The Board of Building Standards can now authorize third-party inspectors and plan reviewers, which will speed up local development. And the Ohio Civil Rights Commission will now allow housing discrimination cases to be pursued as a civil suit sooner.
Housing policy was another major focus. Ohio Realtors successfully advocated for several pro-housing measures. The Homebuyer Plus program received technical fixes to support its continued growth. Around 20,000 accounts have already been opened since its launch. A proposed change to the Ohio Housing Trust Fund that would have shifted control away from the state level was removed. House Bill 96 preserves centralized oversight and ensures that resources are directed where they are needed most. Also, the referendum threshold for planned unit developments was raised to 35% of electors, making it harder to block new housing projects through petitions. The budget also includes big investments to support workforce and rural housing. A new Residential Economic Development District Grant program totaling $25 million was created to assist local governments in addressing the housing shortage. To qualify, local governments near major economic development sites must adopt pro-housing policies to support workforce housing projects. The Residential Development Revolving Loan Fund received $100 million to help rural counties build infrastructure for new homes, with loan repayments replacing traditional property taxes. The Welcome Home Ohio program has been expanded to help more nonprofits rehabilitate and build affordable single-family homes.
To help revitalize communities, the budget includes $200 million for brownfield remediation and $20 million annually for demolition and site revitalization. This investment will help communities clean up contaminated sites, remove blighted structures, and unlock potential development across the state. There's also a higher cap on the Historic Building Rehabilitation Tax Credit, now at $75 million from $60 million originally. Also included was increased funding for transformational mixed-use development and Opportunity Zone tax credits. There is now a new increased total available T-MUD credit from $100 million originally to $125 million per year. It also increases Opportunity Zone tax credit funding from $25 million to $50 million annually.
On the public health front, lead abatement efforts got a significant increase. The lead abatement tax credit was quadrupled, from $10,000 to $40,000 per home, with a statewide cap of $3 million annually. However, other lead mitigation programs did see funding reductions, including the Lead Safe Home Fund program.
Lastly, there was a major change for Ohio taxpayers. The operating budget flattened the state income tax to a single rate of 2.75%, down from a top rate of 3.5%. That's one of the lowest flat tax rates in the country. Overall, House Bill 96 delivers many major wins that we fought for in real estate, housing, and economic development.
We'll be monitoring implementation closely to ensure these changes make a real difference for Ohio's property owners, home buyers, and communities.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates from the Ohio Realtors Public Policy Team.